Hello, friends. I'm Kimberly Boscheman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive podcast. Welcome to the Weekly Compass, where each week we'll take a look at the upcoming energies for the week. This, of course, is a general reading. If you would like a personal reading, or if you would like to purchase my book, Intentionally Intuitive, a guidebook for intuitive living, head on over to my website. As always, when it comes to making decisions, use this as a resource, but follow your own inner compass, your intuition. Okay, so let's get into the energies for the week of October 19th through the 25th. So the very start of the week, we have this beautiful unity energy. So this feeling of coming together, seeing eye to eye, working in collaboration with others, mending things that have been broken, relationships that have been broken, apologies coming in for you or you making an apology. Something of, again, coming together, healing of some kind of relationship. On the flip side of that, for some of you, this could be about taking a relationship to another level. So this could be about finding out that you're pregnant, going to have children, getting engaged or proposing to somebody, starting a new relationship. Maybe you were friends and now you're becoming, in a partnership. Whatever the case may be, but there's definitely opportunities for that as well. And so really this beautiful energy of making amends. And so for those of you that this does have to do with mending some kind of broken relationship, this may be a time where you need to swallow your pride, chill the ego a little bit and see how you can meet the other person where they're at and hear what they have to say and be open to that. And hopefully they will be with you as well. But there's definitely this energy for if there's a relationship that you want to fix, this is the time to do that. There is definitely supportive energy for that at the beginning of the week. And then as we move in midweek, we have this feeling of, which really kind of goes along with the relationship energies at the beginning of the week, but there's this energy of doing everything or feeling as though we need to do everything on our own. And we can certainly do that. We can certainly climb the mountain by ourselves and we will reach the summit eventually. But there are easier ways to do it and much more comfortable ways to do it. We can delegate some of those, some of our tasks out to others. We can simply ask for help. We're not putting others out by asking for assistance. If they're not able to do it, they'll tell you no. And if they don't tell you no, then that's on them. So there's really this energy midweek to lose any shame or anything hindering you from utilizing your resources that you have available and asking for help. There's no martyrdom here. There's no need to be a hero in this way, right? Like sometimes being in that extreme energy of I have to do everything myself. I'm the only one that can do this right. There's a lot of ego in that, and there's a lot of pride, and that will hurt you along the way. Again, you can do the work alone, but it's going to be much more difficult. And so you may see opportunities come in this week where you are nudged to ask for someone to hand. Again, if you're a manager or a boss of some sort, this is an opportunity to delegate some of those tasks out. If you're, a mom or a dad, head of the household, whatever, delegate some of those responsibilities out. If you are carrying the load on your shoulders alone, then you need to ask yourself, why is that? Is it because you are choosing to participate in that way and not allowing others to participate? And if so, then, it's up to you to lighten that burden and lighten that load and ask for help. If you don't ask for help, or if somebody offers help and you refuse it because of pride or ego or whatever, then again, you'll make the journey, but it's going to feel a lot more difficult. And so this is a really great opportunity to, trust others to be able to assist you and trust them to be able to get it right. Okay. So again, coming back to that energy of really working together with others, really trying to see eye to eye. And again, trusting others to be in their capabilities, okay? Sometimes we believe that we're the only ones that can do something a certain way and that there's only one way to do it. But when we can trust others in their capabilities and release whatever it is that we're trying to carry that we don't need to be carrying, then again, it lightens the load and it just makes the journey that much easier. So there'll be this energy midweek for some, again, around really being aware of what you can release and let somebody else help carry, okay? Then as we move into the end of the week, we're coming back to this energy of balance. And so it really does, the whole week feels like that could be the key word, is balance, right? Coming together, seeing eye to eye at the beginning of the week, working with others, camaraderie, midweek, delegating, lightening the load, finding the balance and what you're showing up for and how you're participating. And then at the end of the week, you may feel things are really busy or hectic, and it's just, again, about finding your own equilibrium, finding your own balance. So body, mind, spirit, where are you out of balance? Where do you need to have a little checkpoint to see, what needs some fine tuning, what needs some realignment, some readjusting, and then, find your own ways to, again, fall back into alignment. Throughout life, we fall in and out of alignment. It's normal, but it's being aware of when we're out of alignment or out of balance and taking the action to move back into alignment, that not only do we feel better, but we also pull the wisdom that is there to be pulled from being out of alignment and moving into alignment. And so again, at the end of the week, you may see these opportunities highlighting for you where you're out of alignment or where you're out of balance or where you're taking too much on, where you're overextending yourself, or where you're, not extending where you maybe should be. And so again, it's just an opportunity to hone in on where you are out of balance, body, mind, spirit, and finding ways to move back into alignment. And again, the universe isn't going to highlight for you where you're out of alignment without also offering the resources to help you move back into alignment. You have to do the work, you have to take the effort, you have to show up, but the resources will also show up. And so it's whether you decide to take them or not, that's where your free will comes in. Interesting energies for this week, but really beautiful, coming together, lots about balance, finding your equilibrium, and working with others and not feeling like you have to do it all by yourself. If you are in that extreme, then understand that you are out of balance, okay? There are some times where we are the only ones that can do something. When it comes to shadow work or doing our own inner work, yeah, we're the only ones that can do that. But we can do that with help from others, okay? There's always opportunities to allow others to come in to assist, okay? In one way or another. And so just pay attention to what comes into you this week and see how you can utilize those resources to the best so that they better serve you and the other person. And then I pulled an animal spirit card for the kind of overall energy of the week. And it's pretty perfect, actually. We got dog spirit. And it says, dog says, be loyal to what you love. And what I really like about that is when you think about the energy of most dogs, it's such unconditional love for, everybody around them, right? And so it's really like this energy of, which I love because it's at the beginning of the week, we do sort of have that energy of acceptance and meeting others and accepting others where they are at and dropping those sort of unattainable expectations. Okay, you may see the divinity in another, but that doesn't mean that right at this moment they're at their highest expression. That doesn't mean they're not going to get there. It just means that at this moment, we need to be more accepting of people where they are at in the moment. Just like a dog would, right? Be the person your dog thinks you are type thing. And so there's really this energy this week about, again, finding balance in our relationships with ourselves and with others. And so meeting and accepting others where they're at, but also meeting and accepting ourselves where we are at, continuing to grow, continuing to move forward, but also acceptance for where we are at in this moment, okay? And we don't always do that. And when we can do it, we open up the door for unconditional love for ourselves and for others. We get to choose, of course, what we participate in. We can choose to not participate in another person's chaos, okay? That doesn't mean that we're not accepting them where they're at. That just means we see the situation for what it is. We see if it's something that we choose to participate in or not, and we get to make the decision. But we're not putting expectations on others or ourselves to be at a place where we're not capable or don't have the tools to be at in this moment. And so really, again, this whole energy of the week is just about balance and acceptance. Okay, so if you can keep those two words in mind this week, it may help you to, as you fall out of balance, move back into balance. As you put extra expectations on yourself or extreme expectations on yourself or on others, you can move back into equilibrium with yourself and with others and move back into acceptance, because in doing that, you'll be healing those relationships with self and with others. Beautiful energy this week. I love to see this. It's what we choose to do with this energy that makes the most difference. So however it comes in for you, I hope it's a beautiful week, and I will be here again soon. Take care for now.